This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'm in, I don't even know what town it is. It's in Canton, China, the southern part of China, down close to Hong Kong. And this is not a ghost town. This is where when I was here before, I was in a ghost town. This is not. They run about 800,000 population here, and this is more like I thought China was going to be. When I was here before, living in ghost towns, it was a whole nother world, and this is what I was expecting. And there's a lot of differences here. For one thing, it's not near as clean. And but like I say, this is more realistic what China really is, and it's, a lot of things have been puzzling me. One of the things is the motorcycles. They're gasoline motorcycles here. Just about all of them. I'd say 90-95% of the motorcycles are gasoline powered, not electric. And it was the other way around in the ghost city. So I don't know if it's the law. You know, in the ghost cities, they're more green, and here they're not. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if it's because the distances here are further, and so on the longer distances, you're going to need gasoline motorcycles. The motorcycle taxis, they're all gasoline. They don't have as many delivery motorcycles as the ghost cities do, and so it's really, there's a lot, and this is my first day here, so I'm still kind of no culture shock. I was surprised when I first came to China in the spring. I was in a lot of culture shock, but then at that time I was living in an apartment, first time I've ever lived in an apartment, and unable to read signs or understand the language was really tough. This is different now, and so it's been an experience. I'm not quite sure what to think. Nobody's called the police on me making the video here now. No one's called the police, so I don't know. I know they're not used to tourists. They don't have Americans here. I know that. I haven't seen any Americans at all. Now, the ghost city that I was living at in Kunming, over by Tibet, the western side of China, that was a university city. It had 11 universities. As far as I know, there isn't any universities here. So this is the real people live here. Over in the other place, like I say, it was kind of all make-believe and kind of like the United States kind of stuff. In the way of life is really good over there. This is a little different. The smells are much more different. I noticed there's not as many food vendors on the street. But I'd say I've just now started getting around, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I know there's a few necessities that I'm looking for. One is the mattress. Man, the mattress I've been sleeping on is more like a 2x4 on some very minimal springs. So, man, I need some cushion. So I'm going to be looking for an air mattress. Normally I can find them in Walmart, but there's no Walmart. In this 800,000 population, there's no Walmart here. Or at least that I've been told anyway. So, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. I'm here for a month. So, I'll be learning more about how I'm going to get around and how I'm going to do things. I don't know when this video is going to get put up, but I'm restricted on a lot of stuff. So we're just going to have to play it by ear and see what's going to happen. I want to be here. I'm going to stay here for about a week to kind of get used to the area, see what's around me and this type of stuff. And then I'm thinking about getting on a train, the high-speed train, bullet train, and go up by Mongolia and see what's going up there. I'm looking for a woman translator to travel with me to help me understand what's going on. At least buy tickets, because it's tough. I can't even buy a ticket. I can't hardly get around. It's really difficult. And but now here I'm making friends here in this town, and I don't even know where this town is. But so if I get lost, I can call a taxi. I know how to do that. So I'm moving much faster this trip than I was last time. I mean, in a way of learning things and getting things done. I came with an old man that I'm traveling with, travel companion, but he doesn't need me full time, so I can get away, and so he just needs me certain times. And we're trying to figure each other out right now to find out how we're going to make this work. And so we're just kind of trying to understand each other's what we like, what we don't like, this type of stuff. Right behind me, which you see, I'm going to go down that road and find out what's down there. Like I say, this is a neighborhood, and this is kind of like the town square in a neighborhood. And as you can hear, they're doing music, they're dancing, they're doing this stuff. And before, when I was here before in the Ghost City, I couldn't find any old people. I found the old people now. There's a lot of old people around here. So we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear and see what happens. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.